Anyways, let me know what you think. I know that he is not the most favorite Joker. He's probably on the bottom of everybody's list. All right, but what I'm about to say is probably going to piss off a lot of people. But when it comes to superhero movies, especially DC, I have a very soft spot for them. Batman always being my favorite. That is no secret. Yes, do the DC movies suck? Absolutely. And with James Gunn taking over the storyline and basically the entire franchise, right now James Gunn is actually getting a lot of slack from Warner Brothers when he showed them the first trailer of what his Superman movie is going to look like. They literally said, go back to the drawing board and give us another trailer. This isn't good enough. So we're already seeing the backlash that is going to come. But there is one thing I have to ask, and I hope that they do give James Gunn a chance at doing a Batman movie or a Joker movie, because I feel Jared Leto's Joker never really had a chance. If we would have got the actual version that the director David Ayers wanted to come out with, nobody would be saying that Jared Leto's Joker was absolutely horrible. Here's why.
Message.
And if you like what you see, make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe. Let's get into it.
You guys got fat while everybody starved on the street. It's my turn. You come with me. I'm at the Plaza Hotel. You're welcome. You're all welcome.
Now, I wish Warner Brothers would really come out with the Ayers uncut version of the original Suicide Squad and what it was supposed to be. But of course, Warner Brothers always wanted to follow in the direction of Marvel and try to outdo them, which, let's face it, none of these movies have outdone any of the Marvel movies, even if they sucked. Like Thor Dark World. Wasn't really a fan of that one, but a lot of people still seem to like it. Jared Leto's Joker, while it was no Heath Ledger, it was not Cesar Romero, Jack Nicholson, or any of those Jokers, it was his own style.
What are we doing? Bring the car around. We're going for a drive.
And I loved this Joker. He was gangster and he didn't give a
Expletive deleted.
That is the bottom line. This movie, Suicide Squad, was supposed to have a much, much darker tone. It was supposed to be a lot more gory and gritty, and it was going to really show you how ruthless the Joker really was. But instead, Warner Brothers gets involved and says, no, we want a lighter tone to the movie, and we want it to be more in the direction of Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, again, I can't stand when Warner Brothers jumps in and decides on where the director is going to take the direction of a movie that he originally wrote. And even Jared Leto has said that
we shot so much footage. There are so many scenes that are not in the film. You know, it's a bit of an introduction to the Joker now. It's a bit more of a supporting part than maybe it could have been if they used everything. But they have a method to their madness.
On this movie, and yet he is in the movie about maybe at best 12 minutes the entire time, where originally I believe he was supposed to be in about 40 minutes of the movie. And I would have loved to have seen a lot more Jared Leto as the Joker, but when studios step in, there really isn't any choice that you can take. There's nothing that you can really do. They control the money, they control the production, they control everything. I really want to still see the original cut of this movie, the darker, grittier storyline that was originally supposed to be implemented in this movie. So Warner Brothers, I would love to get that cut of the movie, and for once, just one time, let James Gunn actually make the decision on what he is going to do with the DC universe, because look what he did for Guardians of the Galaxy. And he's such a loyal guy that when Disney kicked him off directing Guardians of the Galaxy 3, the entire crew stood up and said, "We will not make this movie unless James Gunn comes back to direct this movie." And bam, look what happens. So Warner Brothers, stay out of this. Let the man do what he's going to do. And I really think that the DC universe can really turn into something spectacular. And yes, I know right now we have the Joker, Joaquin Phoenix's version, and Joker 2. I have not seen it yet, but I heard it's absolutely terrible. And we have the Batman with Matt, and that is, its own type of universe. But I still think that we can go into a direction where we can bring Jared Leto's Joker back. I would love to see him come back and do the Joker for the next Batman movie, if another Batman movie is going to arise out of the DC universe. Anyways, let me know what you think. I know that he is not the most favorite Joker. He's probably on the bottom of everybody's list.
I'm not someone who is loved. I'm an idea.
But for me, he is not. I actually thoroughly enjoyed the only 12 minutes on screen that he got in the Suicide Squad. As far as the Suicide Squad as a whole, yeah, I'd give that movie like a 5.5. Even Will Smith really didn't do it for me as Deadshot, but I really wish that we could just get the original version and see what this movie really could have been. But I don't think we ever will. And let's face it, when Zack Snyder came out with the original theatrical release of Batman vs. Superman and the Justice League, everybody had something to say about it. But when he came out with the Snyder cut on both movies, let's face it, it was a much better movie, much better storyline, and a much better direction. So Warner Brothers, show us the original version of the movie, bring it out on 4K, and I will be the first to buy it, review it, and absolutely enjoy what Jared Leto actually really brought to the table as the Joker. Anyways, I will see y'all on the next one. Peace.
Thank you. You love me. You really love me. You're not going anywhere.